morning, Peter from Magalies. Uh, just a quick update. So, in one of our previous videos, I said that I was going to do some espaliering of one of our tree tomatoes as an experiment. Now, basically, espaliering is just a term that they use to usually in either limited space areas or in it's an architectural feature that brings a very nice aesthetic um, to a garden. And basically what it is it's usually where you have a tree shape that's three-dimensional. You basically go and you prune out the tree so that it's in 2 dimensions only. So it's basically flat, and you usually do that against a wall or next to a pathway where you basically just want a single dimension but still have all that space where the tree can actually grow fruit. Um, that's there's a bit more complicated explanation to that, but in a nutshell, that's what moment. So I've done the initial pruning of this tree tomato. Um, it's not ideal because it was left to grow similar to that one over there. So, but basically, what you want to do in an espalier is you look for nodes, like in this case, looking at that little guy there, that points in the right direction of where I want to have my espalier go. So on my next prune will be just above that one, and that will form this branch branching out that way. This branch is going to be pruned back as it serves no purpose, as well as this one here, which you can see is growing away from my plane of growth. The reason why I left it like this is I'm going to let this sprout now properly, and then once it's sprouted, I'm going to do the selection of the nodes and see which ones are going to be exactly what I want. And then in the end of the day, this little tree is going to be like a fan covering that space of wall with shade, but having very little or no impact in this dimension. So shading the wall, but not shading anything right beneath it, which